We begin with a warning from police. An Edinburg woman reporting a frightening situation. A knock on her door and a man waiting outside dressed like a police officer.
Yeah, Channel 5's John Paul Barajas with more from the homeowner and what police say you can do if a stranger shows up at your home.
A man dressed as a cop was demanding the woman let him in. She says she's lucky she didn't listen because she doesn't know what might have happened if she did. Nothing's the same. She's physically unharmed, but the fear of what could have happened is still fresh in her mind.
I feel pretty paranoid. I'm always scared to be alone. I'm always locking the top door.
4 a.m. Saturday, Victoria Cantu was at the table with her cousin when they heard banging on the door.
Pretty loud, like it was.
The man identified himself as a police officer.
If you're an officer, like, what do you want? Why are you here? And he's like, I have a 911 emergency.
She checked her peephole as she always does and says she knew he was lying because the uniform looked nothing like Edinburg police, but he made sure that was all she could see.
Every time I would look, he would shine his flashlight at the people or the window, or he would put his head down.
Edinburg police is working the case. They advise with Halloween just 2 days away, many people might be dressed as cops, and some might even try to impersonate one. You can verify if they're legitimate by asking for their badge number and confirming it with the agency they say they're with.
I'm young, like, I'm vulnerable, and of course someone's going to come at 4 a.m. and I'm going to think, oh yes, this is a police officer, and I am going to open the door. But I'm just so glad I didn't, because imagine if what happened if I did open the door.
Cantu adds the man wouldn't leave until she told him she was calling the actual police and he was being recorded. She didn't actually have cameras when it happened, but she does now, and is making it a habit to put her alarm on whether she's home or not. Edinburg police told us anyone can knock on your door, but if they don't leave when you ask, you can call police for harassment. Anyone impersonating an officer can be charged with a third-degree felony. And as for Cantu, she hopes police can find the man responsible so she can get her sense of peace back. In the studio, John Paul Barajas, Channel 5 News at 6.